Hello everybody, welcome back. Obviously it's a new week, it's a new series, we're on a fresh start. I'll show you a bit of some montage footage of what's been going on while we've been in Thirsk Truck Show, while I've been away on holiday in Tenerife. Oh, there's loads happening. Make sure you stick around after the intro and enjoy the vlog. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the bay. The back doors are already open. I've just literally got to wait for the Costco wagon that's on the bay to move, and then we can go on the bay. Obviously, therefore, private land, moving around, need to be able to look and see what I'm doing. I'm not going to be wearing a seatbelt. Hopefully, you have a camera on each mirror so you can see exactly what I can see with my mirrors, and then you'll be watching me internally so you can see what I do. So hazards on. I do apologise about the inevitable annoying bleeping. Okay, here we go. Now, the problem here is they put cars so bloody close. They allow them to park pretty much right on top of where we need to turn. So just follow it round. So we're going for bay 3. And we want to try get our right hand side wheels lined up nicely with that locking ramp system. Now, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I can actually see all the tyre scrub marks on the floor, which makes it a little bit easier to work out where you need to put the wheels of the trailer. But obviously every time I want to look in that mirror, as you can see now, I can't see what the trailer's doing, hence the fact I'll just keep going back straight, taking my time so I can see what's going on. A little bit less turn. Now we'll start bringing it round. Just to let you know as well, this trailer has what's called soft docking, which you'll experience in a minute, because it can be a little bit annoying. Right, just straighten up a little bit. Here we go. It's going to do it in a minute because it's bleeping itself now. There we go, it's putting the brakes on. And that's it, we're on, as easy as that. So, like I said, while I get this tipped, you lot enjoy this montage clip footage from Thirsk, holiday, and whatever else I put in it. See you in a bit. Okay, that is us delivered at Costco Farnborough. So we are just trying to wiggle our way out of here, and then oh, this car's being very nice and letting us out. Thank you very much, mate. Right, so yes, we are tipped at Costco Farnborough, and we are making our way now to, where are we going? Fowler Welsh, Hilsea. So it's 52 miles from here, 1 hour 22 of driving apparently because of the traffic. Trying you out on passenger seat cam. Now I can see it bouncing around a lot. Hopefully the camera does what it's supposed to and takes a lot of the bounce out. Otherwise, that's it. Yeah, you sneak up the inside of a HGV, you absolute idiot. There's a surprise, BMW. Yeah, hopefully it takes a lot of the bounce out. Otherwise, if the footage comes out as bouncy as what it is doing, then I won't be able to use it because it will just be horrific. But I will, in a bit, I'll pull over and I'll have a look, see what it's done. But yes, so we are tipped and on our way to Fowler Welsh, Hilsea. Hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of a montage footage video that you got while I was getting tipped. So I included some of the photos and videos I took while me and Charlotte were on holiday in Tenerife, and I've included photos and some of the footage from Thirsk Truck Gathering, which I attended when you're watching this last weekend. So yes, hopefully you enjoyed it. Obviously it's not everything I got, but it's the best bits, basically, highlight reel for you. Just concentrate while I'm coming round here so I don't cut the roundabout up to pieces. First Truck Gathering. Well, no, let's start off. Holiday in Tenerife. Absolutely fantastic. Had an absolutely amazing time. It was definitely needed. Time to relax, time to chill out and just get away from the fast pace of life. It was a little bit weird to start off with, obviously getting used to being awake during the daytime, but we soon adapted and sorted that issue out. Done lots of cool things while we were there. So we went to Siam Park while we were there, which is one of the largest water parks in Europe. We went twice actually, that's how good it was. We said we wanted to go while we were there, so we went the first time. I think it was 40 euros to get in, if I remember rightly. 39 euros something, that's each, by the way. Which equates, say it's 40 euros, it equates to roughly £35 each. So we went and we had a really good morning, but the problem was in the afternoon it started to cloud over. So it just got a little bit chilly while you were waiting for the rides, like to get on the slides and stuff like that. And it was quite busy because it must have been a school trip on or something. So we decided to go back to the hotel. Well, go chill out for the rest of the day, but not stay there. But when we were leaving, they had an offer where as long as you paid there and then, I think it was 19 euros each, you could visit again for another time, as long as you visited within 15 days. So obviously we checked the old weather, and it said a couple of days later it was going to be absolutely glorious, baking heat all day. So we paid the money, and we went back again, and that was absolutely fun. Like, if anybody goes to Tenerife, especially the south of Tenerife, I highly recommend that you go to Siam Water Park. You won't be disappointed. It is fantastic. Let's just say that. It is absolutely incredible. Definitely worth the money. For those of you that maybe sat there and thinking, oh, it's a little bit expensive. Yeah, I thought that, but it's worth every single penny. Well, what they're called, cents. Every single euro. It's worth it. What else did we do while we were there? Obviously we went to the Hard Rock Cafe at Tenerife. Mwah! Beautiful, lovely food, not ridiculously overpriced. So, you know, we'd been to the Hard Rock Cafe before, but Edinburgh, and Charlotte said she wanted to go to the one in Tenerife, so we went to that. We went to a place called Vegas Grill, which was actually recommended for us to go to by Dave, as in Dave's from Lights and Bars and Accessories. So we went there, same again, beautiful food, absolutely loved it there, and reasonable priced once again. What else did we do? We went out a couple of times, you know, had a wander around along the beach. Obviously, as you've seen, I've got some nice footage along the beach, got some drone footage. Then what did we do? We went to see, we went on an excursion, a day trip to Mount, I'm going to say this wrong, Mount Tidy. I'll insert here how it's actually spelt. And it's still currently an active volcano, and it is the highest point in any Spanish-owned territory, so the Canary Islands and Spain, mainland Spain itself. It was a coach trip, so we obviously got picked up from the hotel, and we had a tour guide on the coach. We went up through the pine forest area, as you've seen some of the footage of that. Stopped at a nice little cafe sort of thing up there, had a drink, carried on further up to the actual bit for the volcano itself, where you could go up in a cable car and go to the top of it. We didn't do that. But obviously we had a bit of explore around, while obviously some of the other people from the group, or from the coach, sorry, were up the volcano itself on the cable car. So yeah, you got seen some footage from that, and then obviously we had a really nice time there, and then we flew back to the UK. And then obviously upon returning back to the UK, we landed early hours of the Wednesday morning, chilled out on the Thursday, and then Friday morning, so probably about 6 o'clock Friday morning, came into work, took back over the wagon, got it spruced up and cleaned, made my way to Thirsk Truck Show, got there for about, I think I was there for about half five in the afternoon, and obviously spent the weekend there, so Friday night, Saturday day, Saturday night, Sunday day. It was incredible. It was fully booked. They couldn't take on any more wagons for the show, so there was, I believe there was 700, 705, something around that mark, so around the 700 mark vehicles there, which is absolutely incredible. And Just concentrating, sorry. Yeah, so there was 700 vehicles there, which was absolutely amazing and fantastic. And I obviously got there, parked up, went for a bit of a wander around on the Friday, had a look, the Friday night, had a look around, seen what other wagons were there. Will Pringle was parked on the end of the Scania stand right next to me with his wagon, the Philip Judge wagon, which obviously you've seen photos and a bit of video footage of. That wagon actually won Best in Show, so the wagon of the show. Out of all those wagons there, that was the winner. But yeah, there was lots and lots and lots of absolutely fantastically amazing, well looked after, you know, a lot of pride was there, is the easiest way to put it. It was, yeah, it was a fantastic weekend. I didn't win any of the classes that I entered, but that's not why I went. I went to have the crack, you know, to experience it. And will I do it again? Most definitely. Most definitely I will do that again. I met quite a few of you while I was there. There was quite a few of you that actually were there, and you came and said hello, and it was yeah, it was absolutely amazing. And I am truly honoured, gobsmacked, amazed, you know, grateful to all of you, whether you came and met me or whether you weren't able to attend, to all of you who are subscribers, viewers, everything like that from my channel. But to those of you that did attend and came and said hello, it was fantastic to actually be able to put faces to your names. So obviously you guys all know my name and you guys all see my face, but when you comment on my videos and Facebook and stuff like that, I never get to see really who it is that I'm speaking to. I know your name, but that's about it. And I had a fantastic chat with all of you. And he says, while trying to concentrate on what's going on, I actually wrote down the names of those of you who came to say hello, who came to see me, photograph the wagon, etc. So obviously I want to give you a big thank you. I also want to give you a shout out for it. So we've got, first of all, Jeff Wilson and his grandson Jack. Thank you very much, it was amazing to meet you. Billingham's #1 driver, you'll know who I'm talking about. Will, Darren, Katie and Stu Mace, thank you very much. Dave Pay, Andrew, Carl, Anthony, another Darren, Lewis, and Anna, and trying to concentrate, and Andrew. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you to all of you for coming and saying hello. Like I say, and then there was people at the show that were commenting on the wagon saying that it's a tidy wagon and it's really smart, and it meant a lot. Like, people saying stuff like that to me actually meant a lot more than if I'd have won a trophy. You know, if I'd have won the categories I entered, alright, I'd have still been over the moon and I'd have enjoyed it. But those of you that came to visit me, and people who came to visit me but may not have known I was a YouTuber, or didn't obviously say their names or anything like that, or say that they were a viewer or a subscriber, saying that the wagon looked absolutely amazing meant a hell of a lot to me. And really, from deeply from my heart, thank you very much to all of you. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're up to, I believe. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. I've got a new floor mat. I picked up a couple more lights while I was at the show to go on the wagon. What else is new? This is new. I've got a breathalyzer fitted in the wagon. I'll talk a little bit more about that once I've parked up and explain about that. But yeah, other than that, I think that pretty much brings you up to date with what's been going on. It's been, what's it been now? Nearly 2.5 weeks. Yeah, at the time of videoing this, sorry, it's been about 2.5 weeks since I've done a video. Obviously I've done 2 live videos while I was at the show. If you haven't already, I will put a caption for it somewhere on the screen. Go check out the live video of the nighttime part of the show. I mean, the camera shows it off, but it doesn't do it any justice to what the place was lit up like. But go check that out. And yeah, that pretty much brings you back up to date. So like from now, normality should be restored. So I should be back to vlogging like once a week, so you'll get a weekly video uploaded. There is also going up at the same time as you guys are seeing this video, a dashcam review video being made live. And obviously for those of you that are thinking about getting a dash cam or something like that, I recommend you do check that video out, because in the description for that dash cam is a link to the Amazon website for it and a code which will give you some discount on purchasing it. Once again, I will put a card somewhere up in the top of the screen. I'll also put a link to the video down below for you all. But yeah, that pretty much brings us to right here and right now. So like I say, we are making our way down to Fowler Welsh at Hilsea, and rather than bore you all watching me do it in real-time speed and talking to me, let's speed things up. Let's get us a bit further down the road, and I will catch up with you further down.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane. You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say.
Okay, so here we are, just coming up the final bit now to Hilsea. Obviously we've got to join the M27 motorway, I think. Only for one junction. Obviously we've done this many a time. We've been here quite a few times. We all know what the crack is now. I've got one of their trailers on, so I have a Fowler Welsh trailer, so it will be getting dropped in their yard hopefully, and then I'll find me a parking space somewhere, park up, and then we'll have a quick little chat about the new breathalyzer system that's fitted in the wagons, and then it'll be the end of the video, vlog, blog, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's been a nice little run. I started at Leeming Bar Services at, what time did I start? 1 o'clock this morning, and it's 9:25 in the morning now, so it's been a nice little run down. It's not took too long, which is nice. And then tomorrow, well tomorrow is going into Thursday, so I'll run back to the yard. Short week, get a nice long weekend. Well, when I say long weekend, I won't be back in till Saturday night, Sunday morning for 5 shifts, and then obviously the week after that will be 6 shifts. I'll do a long one then. Try not to wipe that car out that decided he wanted to try come past me on a very tight corner. But the tide's out. I like coming down to Hilsea. It's nice down here. Nice little run. Well, when I say little run down, it's a long run down, but I like coming down here. It's not a bad route. Doobie doobie doo. I thought that van would do that. As soon as I sped up to the speed limit, he started braking the speed limit. Whew. But yes, it's actually good to be back. As much as I've enjoyed the time off and what have you, it's good to be back and back in the swing of things and back in the flow. And oh yeah, we've got dodgy indicator stalk. That's another thing I didn't mention. So occasionally when you put your indicators on, it decides it's going to put the windscreen wipers on as well. It is booked. There we go, look, see, it's wiping. It is booked to go see Scania to get them looked at. It's probably a wire or somewhere in the indicator stalk that's just getting pinched. But it just gets a little bit annoying, especially if you've got a load of bugs on the windscreen, because you put your indicators on and it just goes, smears the bugs all across your window. But not a lot we can do. We just got to work with what we've got, and it doesn't stop the wagon being roadworthy. It doesn't make it unsafe. It doesn't stop it being able to do its job. So it didn't need to urgently go see somebody to get looked at. It's just one of those things that would be nice if it didn't do it, because it's not supposed to, but oh, yeah. Out the way, birdie. ~9, eh? Why are this lot not in school? They've been doing some field trip experiment thing. I gotta say, looking at wildflowers or something, they've got those grid things that you put down on the floor, and then you have a look at what's in the grids, and I remember doing that many moons ago when I was at school. Are we going to wipe the indicators? You can't wipe indicators. Wipe windscreen wipers? No. Blimey. It's random. It doesn't do it all the time. It just sometimes does it, and that's what I can't work out. If it done it all the time, it'd be a little bit easier to try work out what the fault will be, because you can guarantee I take it into Scania and it won't do it. You see them lines you parked on? They're called double yellers. I know you're unloading stuff, but come on. I need your side of the road. Come on. Are you going to pay attention? Yeah. Oh. See, it's park wherever you want day down here again. It doesn't help that you've got this waste, I believe it's a waste recycling plant just here on the right hand side, so you get all these wagons queuing to go in, who park on double yellow lines waiting to go in. Where are you planning on going? Yeah, you got all them wagons sat there on double yellow lines, and then you got cars parked opposite for the garage, and God, like Piccadilly Circus sometimes down there. Oof. Well, here we are. There we go, windscreen wipers are wiped. Fowler Welsh, Hilsey. I'll get this trailer dropped and I will catch up with you all once it's dropped. Okay, so we're all parked up now. Obviously, like I said, what we're going to talk about now is this new toy tool breathalyzer that's been fitted in the wagon. Obviously this item, I don't really know much about it. It's been fitted by Lights and Bars and Accessories, and pretty much all our wagons are getting fitted with them now. Basically what this device does is stops you being able to start the wagon without providing a specimen of breath for it. If you've had the wagon, say you've blown into it, you've started it, and then you turn it off, and then you think, oh no, I need to turn the wagon back on, you've got 5 minutes in which you effectively get what it calls a free period to be able to start the wagon. But obviously I've been turned off now for over 5 minutes, so obviously if I wanted to start the wagon now, I would need to provide it with a specimen of my breath so it can test it. You can set them as the operator and the company. There we go, it's just cancelling its test because it was telling me it needed one. As the operator of the company or the people who fit it, they can actually dictate what the level it's set at, that it will refuse the wagon to start. So we have ours set at the Scottish limit, which off the top of my head I don't know what it is, but I'll put it somewhere on the screen for you. Basically if I blow into it and I blow more than the Scottish limit, it will fail the test and won't let me start the wagon. If I fail the test, it will send a text message to whoever's set up on the system. So I know for a fact it will get sent to the boss, Chris, to his wife, Alison, and to Dave of Lights and Bars and Accessories. These are all definite people that it will get sent to. Do you want to get any closer to my wagon? These are all the people that it will definitely get sent to. and it will send them a text saying that the vehicle has failed a breath test. Other than that, you blow into it, you pass it, it lets you start the wagon. So I'll give you a bit of an example. So turn the ignition on, the machine itself is going to tell me it needs to blow, but let's try. It won't start at all without me blowing. So it says ready for test, please blow. Zero. Wagon then starts. It's that easy. Let's just put them up. You can, obviously it's now telling me drive safely. Mouthpiece, they're easily interchangeable, you just push them in and that's it. Come in little packets. Other than that, there's not a lot to it. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed this vlog. Please do like it if you've enjoyed it. Leave any comments down below. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and check out some of the other videos, and I will see you in the next one.